The NFL Today on CBS is powered by Ram Trucks, America's best light-duty pickup for new vehicle quality.
And welcome back to the NFL Today. And now Amazon takes you out to the sights and sounds of the game between the Titans and the Saints. Let's send you out to New Orleans with our announcers, Chris Lewis, Jason McCourty, Ross Tucker, and Amanda Guerra.
The wait is over. Now the only wait is the burden of new season expectations. Week 1 is here. Titans and Saints. The NFL on CBS. New season and a new broadcast crew with Super Bowl champ Jason McCourty, former offensive lineman Ross Tucker, Amanda Guerra on the sidelines. My name is Chris Lewis. To me, it is Christmas morning. Ross, it's time to unwrap these new gifts.
Well, and not only is it NFL Week 1, we got a great game. I mean, this is a matchup of two perennial division title contenders that both seem very confident that they're going to be back on top this year.
Well, this is my first NFL game in the booth. You guys may have to stop me from running down on that field and making a tackle, but I'll probably be right back up here afterwards.
Well, Jason, the spotlight goes to the Saints side of things and their new quarterback, Derek Carr, after spending 9 seasons with the Raiders, where he was the all-time leader in passing. He now has a new home. Now, last season, a little bit rocky, including a career high in interceptions. But he says he wants to prove New Orleans right by taking the chance on him. And Jason, he has plenty of weapons to do that with.
No doubt about it. He has Chris Olave and he has Michael Thomas returning. These two guys are going to be all over the field, and they're very different. Olave, a silky smooth route runner. Michael Thomas, violent and aggressive in his type of route runner. Always 100%. Where these guys align and how they're used, we'll be keeping an eye out for it today.
Well, what's especially interesting for the Saints is when they run the ball. Remember, Alvin Kamara is suspended for the first 3 games, so they're going to lean heavily on Jamal Williams, who led the entire NFL in rushing touchdowns last season for the Detroit Lions. We talked to him about Kamara being suspended and carrying a heavier load. He said, I understand the situation.
Kevin Byard, the leader of this Titans defense. This guy's going into his 8th year in the NFL, and you see all the interceptions that he's been able to come down with. I was with him his rookie year. The maturation and the growth that he's had as a player, he said this year is brand new with all the new pieces they have.
Well, Jason, if he's that leader of that Titans offense, certainly on the offensive side for Tennessee, hey, it's all about Derrick Henry, and he's coming off of another great year.
Well, he really is. I call him the modern-day Jim Brown with that height-weight-speed ratio, but he's more than that. He's got terrific vision. He's better at cutting than you think. And when he gets on the 3rd level, I'm telling you, none of these defensive backs want a piece of number 22. Heck, even the D linemen struggle to bring him down if it's an arm tackle. You better put a shoulder in there. Otherwise, number 22 is going to run right through you.
Well, hopefully his running opens up some things on the outside for DeAndre Hopkins coming in this season with a chip on his shoulder. He said, can you believe it? Teams did not want him while he was a free agent. I'm still having nightmares of some of the battles that I had with DeAndre Hopkins, one of the toughest guys to cover.
Well, guys, that's quite a dynamic duo that the New Orleans Saints defense has a task of stopping. Now, last year put up great numbers, including getting better as the season went on, held their final 8 opponents to 20 points or less. So they'll look to keep that up with the start of a new season. Both teams were 7-10 a season ago, have all the reasons to feel like they can turn it around for this season. The Titans and the Saints, Week 1 from the Superdome here in New Orleans. The action coming up, the NFL on CBS. Feeling of a new era in New Orleans with the start of a new season. Week 1, the NFL on CBS. Kickoff coming up next.